thing. When I was 18 months old, and I was the worst geek in the world as a kid, all right? I had the misfortune. Trust me, I'm not bragging about this because I got the crap beaten out of me enough times when people found this out. I had the misfortune of being labeled a gifted child. At 18 months old, I could read. Thank God there were no Teletubbies on TV making stupid noises. Thank God there were no Teletubbies. I actually sat down and my mother showed me how to read. And I could read. Every time I go to the DMV or the post office or some other place where I have to deal with other people educated in this stinking country, I am faced with the biggest bunch of illiterates, people who can't put two sentences together, people who don't have two IQ points to rub together because they spend their whole day watching television. Nobody's got an attention span anymore because they're watching TV from sunup to sundown. You know what? When I was a kid, way back in the old days, when I was a kid, the TV station signed off at 1 in the morning. You didn't have TV 24 hours a day on 300 stations. It's amazing. You didn't have Nick at Night. You didn't have the Golf Channel at 3 in the morning. This is insanity. It is mass bleeding insanity. And they have finally found that one hole. There's that one demographic niche they missed. Children under 3. And there are morons saying this is a good thing. There are kids under 3 who have their own television show now. Oh, isn't that great? Bad enough that friggin' Captain Kangaroo is now... There's a new version of Captain Kangaroo sponsored by a brewer. That isn't bad enough. Now we got TV for kids under 3 years old. Oh, it's so good. What is next here? What is next? TV for embryos? TV for fetuses? What are we doing? This is mass insanity. Leave it to those grits. I mean, come on. You've only got, what, 4 channels over there? You know what? There's plenty of other areas to explore. Don't start making TV shows for kids under 3, you morons. Then take a friggin' bath once in a while, will you? Should be making shows for infants. This is evil. This is absolutely evil. Could you be mine? So I want you to understand the depth of my hatred for the people who produce this show. It's stupid, it's moronic, and moreover, it is evil to produce television shows for kids who can't even speak yet. For kids who can't even read yet. This is evil. So understand the depth of my hatred for the Teletubbies. Understand how much I hate this concept. Hate it. Reason enough not to send a friggin' dime to PBS when they come on their begathon every year. Reason enough not to send any money in for buying that piece of crap. All right. Not to mention the fact that they turn their airwaves over to that infomercial Barney every day, which is nothing but a cash cow. What does that show make, $30 million a year? That's great. That's wonderful. All right, so you understand how I feel about Teletubbies. Before I even read this story to you, which you may or may not have heard already, but I just wanted to give you the depth of my emotion here. All right, now, hear this story out of Roanoke, Virginia. The Reverend Jerry Falwell suspects that the purple Teletubbies character from the popular children's television show is, get this, folks, this is Jerry Falwell. He suspects the purple character called Tinky Winky is a homosexual role model. Under a headline that reads, Parent Alert, this is the headline now in Jerry Falwell's National Liberty Journal. Parent alert, Tinky Winky comes out of the closet.
The article notes that Tinky Winky has the voice of a boy and carries a purse. And I want to know what he's doing with his Winky. I mean, let's get down to that, all right? Now, but here's what the article says. It says here, he is purple. This is Jerry Falwell speaking in the article. He is purple, the gay pride color. When did purple become the gay pride color? I mean, does that mean the Arizona Diamondbacks are gay? And may I point out, Barney is purple also. That PBS, I'll tell you what, trying to get at those kids. Pink, I'll buy in. Lavender, purple? Now purple is a gay color? I don't get it. And Jerry Falwell professed to be such an expert on gay pride. Why does he know so much about it? Jerry. He is purple, the gay pride color, and his antenna is shaped like a triangle, the gay pride symbol. The story said. Paper is edited and published by Falwell. Well, may I add that The Wizard of Oz, a film that very popular with children, and of course, Judy Garland, very popular with gay men. Somewhere Over the Rainbow was the big song from The Wizard of Oz. And, a lot of gay men like to have that rainbow bumper sticker on their cars. Aha! Let's not show The Wizard of Oz anymore, for God's sake. Or anything else with a rainbow in it. Believable. Falwell contends the subtle depictions are intentional. And in a statement issued on Tuesday, he said, as a Christian, I feel that role modeling the gay lifestyle is damaging to the moral lives of children. Yes, I know, those one-year-olds, they got all those gay references that Jerry Falwell found. These kids who can't speak yet. They see a purple character with antenna shaped like a triangle, and they're going to become gay. I mean, are you insane? Are you sick? Jerry Falwell, you are so irrelevant now. The moral majority, what a joke. You have proven to be completely impotent, irrelevant. Nobody cares. You haven't influenced anything. The president is Bill Clinton with his wiener hanging out. Come on, Jerry, you've done nothing. You've accomplished nothing except you've plowed your way through a lot of pork chops in your time. That's about it. The hell have you done? You're insane. And I like the name of the company that produces Teletubbies. This is so evil. You want to know how evil Teletubbies is? Forget the gay allegations here. The idea of targeting a demographic group under 3 years old is, to me, positively evil. A spokesman for Itsy Bitsy Entertainment Company. Hello, Itsy Bitsy Entertainment. May I help you? Itsy Bitsy. Hello, thank you for calling Itsy Bitsy Entertainment. How do they answer the phone over? We ought to call them up. Itsy Bitsy Entertainment, may I help you? Itsy Bitsy this. Spokesman for Itsy Bitsy Entertainment Company, which licenses the Teletubbies in the United States. See, this is not some altruistic effort. I don't care if it's on PBS. They're licensing the use of the Teletubbies. I mean, if this is just beneficial to society, why don't they give the Teletubbies away? No, the idea is to make money putting on a television show for human beings who can't even read or speak yet. It's insanity. Itsy Bitsy Entertainment. Unbelievable. Well, anyway, Itsy Bitsy's spokesman says that what Falwell's newspaper described as a purse is actually Tinky Winky's magic bag. That coming directly from the spokesperson for Itsy Bitsy. We get the straight poop on Tinky Winky from the spokesman for Itsy Bitsy. This is correct. I'd love to be at the board meetings for Itsy Bitsy Entertainment. The fact that he carries a magic bag doesn't make him gay, Steve Rice said. It's a children's show, folks. To think we would be putting sexual innuendo in a children's show is kind of outlandish. The British show aimed at toddlers began airing on U.S. public television stations last spring and is now as popular as Barney, the singing dinosaur who also happens to be purple. The Teletubbies are portrayed by actors in oversized, brightly colored costumes. They all have television screens on their tummies as part of the indoctrination process. I like that. Kids, I know you can't speak yet, but look, television, it's pretty good. I'm wearing one on my stomach. That's how good it is. It's great. And according to the storyline, they live in a superdome hidden in the hills. Is that so? Other than Tinky Winky, the troupe, they call this a troupe, like a Shakespearean troupe. The troupe features Dipsy in green, Lala in orange, and Poe, P-O, Poe in red. The Teletubbies dance, sing, and share big, this is in quotes, big hugs beneath the radiant sun emblazoned with the face of a laughing infant. Tell me this isn't evil. Rice said Falwell was attacking something sweet and innocent. Sweet and innocent? Itsy Bitsy Entertainment Company licenses the Teletubbies. Don't tell me this is sweet and innocent, you moron. It's a company with a chairman of the board, a chief financial officer, a president, a vice president. Sweet and innocent, my ass. A puppy is sweet and innocent. This is a company so full of crap. I went through this with the Barney show 6 years ago. I went on the air and assassinated Barney on a talk show. I announced I was going to do it at 12 noon. I announced I was going to take out a machine gun and blow his brains out on the air. And I warned parents not to let their kids tune in. That's what I did. One day I should play an air check of that, because I got a tape of it. We should play that on the air, because you would not believe the complaint calls we got after that. I can't believe you did that. He's a fictional character, you moron! And then the company, by the way, the altruistic company that makes $30 million a year on Barney, called the station to complain. How can we do that to such an innocent character? It's like, yeah. Innocent character that grosses $30 million! Right. Anyway, the guy from Itsy Bitsy Entertainment said that attacking something sweet and innocent to further his political agenda is kind of sad on Jerry Falwell's part. He said, I find it absurd and kind of offensive. Falwell's spokeswoman, Laura Swickard, said the founder of the now-defunct Moral Majority agreed with everything that was in the NLJ article and would not comment beyond his one-paragraph statement. All right. Let's talk about this. Yes, and Dooley, you are right. Felix the Cat did have a magic bag. You know, was he a homo also? What's the deal? That Felix the Cat, I always have my doubts about him. Unbelievable. I mean, not to say there are characters on TV that weren't gay. I mean, please. Over the years. We have Floyd the Barber on Andy Griffith. Come on. Hello. Definitely gay. No question about it. Back in that day, they never said anything, though. He just was gay, and they just kind of all lived with it. Of course, that made Aunt B the biggest fag hag in the South, but what are you going to do? Anyway, here's our toll-free telephone number. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Your telephone calls are coming up next.
You're listening to the Tom Leykis Show on the Buzz 100.7, your FM talk station. The Empire State Building, the Sears Tower, Singapore's Petronas Building.
But they don't understand. And how you were saying about the thing about the other person saying that purple is a gay color, kids don't understand this type of thing. And
I agree with you about that.
To us, we think, because we're older and we look at the show, we're like, yeah, this is very gay for us. But then when you look at it as a child, they think of gay in a happy sense.
Oh, so you think, wait, you think the character is gay?
No, I don't think it's gay as in gay. I think it's pathetic because we're older and it's like stupid to us. But if we're a child, we don't understand what they're saying and we find it happy. They're lovable. They're showing how to love instead of hate. If we were watching G.I. Joe, it's all killing.
I don't get it. I don't get it. No.
Why?
Why?
I mean, G.I. Joe is killing. They're killing each other. They're fighting. Teletubbies is love. They're showing how to love each other. They hug.
What do you mean they're showing how to love each other? How hard is that? Don't you learn how to love each other at home? You need a television show to tell you how to love people?
Dysfunctional families, maybe.
That is sick. So you come from one then, huh?
No, I don't. Actually.
Then why do you need a television show to tell you how to love people?
I'm not saying for me. I'm saying for others. But some people, they like it. Kids enjoy the show.
This is evil. Itsy Bitsy Entertainment Company. This is evil.
It's not evil. It's logical. The kids don't understand anything. They just
and they need so they don't understand anything, and they need a television show to teach them. All right, laugh it up over there, Sammy. Thanks for the call. More of your calls coming up at 1-800-5800-TOM.
The Tom Leykis Show.
They didn't play this song on the Teletubbies, did they? Yeah, I didn't think so. Angela, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, I swear to God, when I heard this on the television this morning, I knew this was going to be a topic. I could not wait for this afternoon. I got a couple of questions for the professor on this, since this seems to deal with sexuality.
Yeah.
How can you tell the difference between the gender of Teletubbies? And if there is only one gay Teletubby, how does he know that he prefers having sex with the other ones? And
How does he know which ones not to have sex with?
yeah, and also, how does Teletubbies have sex in the first place? I mean, I'm wondering how Jerry Falwell knows these things. It just makes me wonder. Makes me very afraid.
I want to know how a guy who looks like Jerry Falwell has sex.
Oh, God, I don't think I ever want to know that. That's too much.
Put it this way, Jerry's got to be on the bottom. I'll tell you right now. We know that.
Well, I got a question for those people who actually watch the Teletubbies, and maybe they can enlighten me as well. When the dolls came out, and the dolls you pulled their string and they said something. And one of them said something that was supposedly a derogatory term toward homosexuals that began with an F. And I'm wondering if this is that same Teletubby, because if it is, not only is he gay, but he's a self-hating homosexual Teletubby. And this is a horrible thing to be teaching our children. Oh, my God, what is the world coming to? Only in America, Tom. Only in America. Maybe the professor can help me.
Thank you, Angela.
Oh, do me a favor and blow up Jerry Falwell.
1-800-5800-TOM. Monica, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Monica.
I just wanted to tell you I totally agree with what you're saying. Those Teletubbies are so evil. Every time I pass by one of those stores and they've got the Teletubbies in the window, I just want to shoot them down. And this Jerry Falwell guy, has he got nothing better to do? I mean...
Of course he's got nothing better to do. The moral majority's out of business. The moral majority is out of business. He's got nothing better to do.
That's right.
Every once in a while, Ted Koppel needs a big, fat conservative to throw on the air, and every once in a while they throw a bone to old Jerry Falwell.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm sorry, but if the rain...
Wait. Throwing a bone. I shouldn't have said that. Who knows what he's going to say about that?
Oh, no. I'm so scared. I'm just thinking that if the rainbow colors stand for gay pride, shouldn't we be afraid of all the colors in the rainbow, not just purple?
You know, Monica, you make a little too much sense. Hang on one second there, Monica. Don't go anywhere. Jamie, what did you want to say here?
Okay, first of all, my daughter loves Teletubbies. Second of all, I don't think Monica has children, because if she did, she wouldn't say they were evil. And, okay, it gives me pleasure to see my daughter getting happy over something. Like, we don't sit and, I don't play Teletubbies all day for her. Like, I have the tape for her, and they come on the TV station early in the morning. But once in a while, I let her watch it, and it makes her really happy.
But how old is your daughter?
She's 14 months.
14 months. Now, let me tell you something. Like the first lady that said it teaches love or it makes your children happy, wouldn't it be better for a parent to do that for your
definitely.
children?
I totally agree.
This is insane.
But she gets plenty of love from me and her father.
The child happy. It should be the parent to make them happy. I would rather spend time with my child or spend time coloring or reading them a story than to have them stopped in front of the TV watching
but you know what?
Teletubbies.
I can color with her, but she isn't going to get up and dance around and be... I mean, she does when I turn the music on for her, like the radio, but when she sees the Teletubbies and hears the music together, she gets really happy. And I see nothing wrong in that. I watch TV for myself, you know. And what's the wrong with having children under the age of 3 having something for them?
Why can't they have a couple of years of innocence before they finally get racked into watching TV all day long?
What isn't innocent about Teletubbies?
And wait a minute, you know what?
The Itsy Bitsy Entertainment Company, for one.
I agree. I didn't know the background on the whole corporate idea of it, but... You know, I have the tape in my home. It makes her happy. It was a Christmas present from her grandparents because they know she likes it. And, you know, what's the problem?
I just would rather think that a parent should spend more time with the child than to be propped up in front of a TV watching
I spend all day with my child, and it's not like that at all.
Now, when she's watching Teletubbies, are you sitting there with her, or do you just leave her there and watch her while you know, she watches Teletubbies and you do something else?
Both. I can sit with her, or I can get up and do the dishes, or
the entire episode of Teletubbies.
What?
You can actually sit through an entire episode of Teletubbies.
Children? Do you have children?
No, I don't.
See, when you do, you will... It is something she likes, and it is a half hour. And, you know, for that half an hour, she can be entertained by that. I think it's wrong for parents that do that to their kids all day or something, but it gives me a chance to get things done around the house that needs to get done, or for a chance for myself. And when you have children, you will understand that.
I don't need to have children to know what a big responsibility they are. I had to raise my own siblings.
So did I.
I was the one to raise them. I know how to take care of children. Even though they're not mine, I raised them from...
When you have your child, say a Teletubbies makes your child happy, are you going to give that to her?
No.
Of course, what you've just admitted here, Jamie, is it isn't so much that they keep your kid happy. It's that you can plop your kid on the sofa and walk away so that you can go do other things while the kid is plopped in front of the TV.
Probably on the telephone, gossiping.
That is true, but it's not true. Like, I would never, ever do that to a bad level, like keep my child in front of the TV all day long or something. I think that's sick. I love her more than that to do that to her. But it also is something that makes her happy. And I'm just saying that I could have a chance to go do something that I need to do for the both of us while she is watching it. But do you understand me?
Yes, I do. But I just see it in a negative way. I don't see it as a good way.
Why do you see it as a negative way? I mean,
because I just see it as... I understand you have things to do, but I wouldn't prop my kid in front of a TV.
That's not it. The whole issue is why I was calling is because Tom was talking so bad about them, and I don't see anything bad in them. And my daughter,
evil.
My daughter likes them. My daughter likes them.
The fact that look, kids like all kinds of things that are bad for them. Yeah. They like eating sugar cubes. When I was a kid, I liked eating butter. You know what I liked as a kid? I liked to reach into the refrigerator and take a stick of butter and chew on it. And I loved it.
But Tom was happy.
Now, that made me happy. Does that mean I should be doing it?
No, but you haven't seen the enlightenment in her when Teletubbies...
There is no enlightenment. There is no enlightenment. What enlightenment?
I my house and watch my daughter. She loves the Teletubbies.
But what enlightenment is she getting from it?
They dance around, they sing, they have the same level as she's on, and she loves it.
But I don't think there should be a show for small children like that.
Why not?
I think they should learn other things. They should do hands-on things, color, learn how to read, you know?
I totally agree. I totally agree. But why, like the first caller that was talking about Teletubbies, they show love. They show friendship and love. What's wrong with that?
I think it's...
How about seeing that at home? Why do you have to see that on television? This is insanity.
I know, but that's a fact of life. That's what, you know?
What is television?
How it is. That's how it is, and it's something...
Showing your 14-month-old kid television is a fact of life.
Yeah, it is. What about the parents that sit and watch
okay, fine.
Jerry Springer all day?
She finds happiness in the
kids are watching that.
Okay, she finds happiness in the Teletubbies, but you know what? When she gets older, she's only going to find happiness through the television.
I'm not going to raise her like that.
That's all she's going to be used to.
Not true at all. And you will find out when you have a child of your own. Tom, do you have children?
Fortunately, no.
See? So you don't understand that either.
What? Understand what? That your 14-year-old kid, a 14-month-old kid needs to watch television?
No, she doesn't need to.
What is it I don't understand?
She doesn't need to, but it's something she likes to do.
Okay, will your child be upset if you took it away from her?
She likes me to read to her. She likes me to sing to her. She likes to listen to the radio. This is just one of the things she likes to do. And I don't think it's evil. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's maybe like people who are like in their bedroom doing drugs all day, propping their kid in front of the TV as a babysitter. I see something wrong with that. But
Definitely.
But it's not like that. It's just something that makes her happy. And it makes me happy to see her happy.
All right, I got to run here. Monica and Jamie, thank you for the calls. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. More of your telephone calls are coming up.
Crap, so that you can get housework done. It's a bunch of garbage. I think it's all a bunch of crap. They need to...
Kathy, hang on 1 second. Nigel, you don't agree with Kathy. Why not?
Well, I think the Teletubbies rock. They're awesome. They're great for kids.
Oh, please. So, well, how old? I mean, the kids aren't learning anything, though. What value is this to kids?
It is so harmless. It is incredible. This is meant for, preschoolers, for goodness sake.
Well, that's fine, but preschoolers...
Give me a break. You're watching it, and you're just putting on your own ideals. The thing is, it's great. I mean, I could get up in the morning and watch the news. The Teletubbies are on, and they rock. They're excellent.
It's senselessness for children. I think that, if kids are going to grow up and listen to this stuff, by the time they get to be adults, they're not thinking anything. They're not
answer me this. Do you know who the Nunu is?
One of those little fat Teletubbies.
No, you're wrong. It's the vacuum cleaner that lives in the Teletubby Superdome. It's the vacuum cleaner.
This man is getting an education from the Itsy Bitsy Entertainment Company.
Now listen to this. When the Teletubbies...
This is what we'll have to deal with in about 15 years, when all these kids who sat around and watched TV all day long have grown up, and now they're the adults. They're sitting there talking nonsense.
Oh, give me a break. You probably hated HR Puff and stuff, too, didn't you?
Well, I didn't sit on my ass and watch TV all day when I was a kid. There was more things to do in life.
Well, didn't have a TV in your house or something?
We had plenty of TVs in our house. Actually, we had 3 of them, but there was more to do than sit in front of TV all day.
You're probably crying because Witchy Pooh had the name Pooh after her name, too. Come on, Teletubbies are great. It's great, wholesome entertainment for the whole family.
Well, if the whole family's watching it, then you're all a bunch of idiots.
Well, that's the way you think.
There we go, Nigel and Kathy. Thank you for the calls. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. More of your telephone calls are coming up.
Coast to coast, the Tom Leykis.
Because
why do you do that?
There are things that need to get done. I wish we didn't have to do it, but the reality is...
Well, why'd you have kids if you're too busy to raise them?
I spend a lot of time with my daughter, but at the same time, there are also things I need to get done, too. But as I was saying, we're very selective about what she watches. I think that the Teletubbies are ridiculous. I don't think children learn anything, no matter how old they are. It's a total waste of time. All it is simply visual pictures to hold a child's attention, period. There's nothing to learn from the Teletubbies. But
I think you're right.
Yeah, as I found, having a daughter... she's into the Spice Girls now that she's 8 years old, and all of her friends are into the Spice Girls. It's a popularity type of thing. All the parents say, oh, my child watches the Teletubbies, so they all start watching them.
Well, I think you're right about that element, Craig, and I thank you for the call. Hey, send me an email. Our email address is my name. It's tom@blowmeuptom.com.
You're listening to the Tom Leykis Show.
It's the Tom Leykis Show at Post Office Box 4455. That's Box 4455, Hollywood, California, 90078. Fax us, 310-854-4455. That's 310-854-4455. Or drop by our website. Our web address, easy to remember, all lowercase, all one word. It's blowmeuptom.com. Coast to coast, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
The Buzz 100.7, your FM talk station. KIRO-FM, Seattle.